That's right, everyone. I was almost kidnapped. That's right. And that was actually the video footage that I filmed with my phone down beside me before I was actually attacked. So what happened was I was at home by myself. Some guy knocks on my door. This guy there, the first dude, and he leaves. So I go to see what he wanted, and I go to follow, and he's in the pathway with some other guy. And when I go to walk, he actually goes to approach me, and he goes, "Hey." And I go to respond, and right there he actually punches me in the side of the head. And at that point, his buddy actually goes to grab me, and right here, if you notice, there's actually a bundle of rope on him. So they actually tried to grab me, and yeah, I'm lucky to be here. Mind you, this all happened and transpired during the same time that my mother was attacked, as you can see here. Which should have never happened. So it might have been the same guys, the same guy here on the bottom right, as you can see. I'm not too sure if it is. Might just be a coincidence. It might just be some other guys. But the people behind it, yeah, they clearly stated that they were going to come after me and my family, and the police didn't even do anything. Alright, so get this. After I was assaulted, I went forward. I defended myself. These guys took off running. I chased them down to the convenience store Max, and noticed that they took off in a vehicle. Unluckily, I wasn't able to get the license plate, but some people saw what was going on, called the cops. The cops ended up showing up. Basically told them what happened. I didn't realize at the time that these guys were actually trying to grab me. I thought they were just trying to attack me, but then I realized afterwards that the guy had a big bundle of ropes, so they were actually trying to kidnap me. And yeah, it was actually pretty intense. But anyways, the RCMP said they were going to look into it, and this is the kicker. The convenience store, I figured that these guys went in to make a purchase. So my dad and I went there and asked the manager to look at the surveillance. We looked at the surveillance and noticed these two guys actually made purchase with debit or credit card, and the manager wouldn't release us the footage because we were just civilians, so we had to get the police to do it. So I tell the constable that's in charge of the case that he has to go check it out, and that he could get the credit card information or whatnot and find out who these guys are, and obviously track them down and charge them. I never hear anything back from them. I end up getting falsely accused of a crime, and I end up getting arrested and later released and nothing happening. But when I was arrested in the back of a cop car, I asked the cop, because it was actually the same officer that approached for this one, he stated that the case was actually concluded. He said, "I concluded the case." And I said, "Why?" He said, "Because based off this video and this image, I can't just really take this image and put it in a system and figure out who it is. I need to know his name." So based on the officer, that this image, that they couldn't do anything off of it, they couldn't figure out who the guy was, and same with his partner here, and we clearly know who were responsible. We stated who it was, and the police said that they couldn't do anything. And the kicker is the officer didn't even go to the convenience store to get their credit card information or debit card information, which would have nailed them 100% without a doubt. And the scary thing about it is if these guys were actually able to do what they wanted to do, I probably wouldn't be here. I probably would have been chopped up in little pieces, tortured, God knows what, and the police did absolutely nothing. And you know, luckily I'm here, luckily I'm safe. But the thing is that it seems like they don't even do anything. Look what happened to my mom, and they don't even do anything. They know who these guys are, don't do nothing. There's this video. They say that just because I don't know who these guys' names are, or you know who this guy is, or any of them, that they can't do nothing. Why not release it to global news or the public, so the public can ID them? Why not do your job and actually go to the convenience store and get the credit card information? The manager at the convenience store told me and my dad that the only way that we could get the surveillance or the information is if we were a police officer, and they didn't even do that. So very frustrating. Luckily I'm still here, and that's my story about how I almost got kidnapped and how the police did absolutely nothing. So this basically just goes out to everyone and anyone in Surrey or BC or even in Canada, just to keep an eye out for these guys and watch out, because they are up to no good, doing very serious crimes, and the police have yet to nail them or charge them or even do anything. They know who they are, and yet they still haven't done anything. So just be careful, stay vigilant, and if you do know who they are, and you can always report it to the police anonymously. That's your choice. Also, from what we were told, these people live in Surrey or Whalley area, and also the investigation on my mom is still going. So yeah, if you have any information on the acid attack, please come forward. But yeah, that's actually a true story, true events. That's actually what happened. Yeah, so I actually got assaulted, attacked, almost attempted kidnapping. Luckily, it didn't happen. I could only just imagine if it did, and that affected me for a while. And also the fact that the RCMP, the police officers, didn't even go to the convenience store to get the surveillance tapes, but also to get the credit card or debit card information to figure out their names and to figure out who these people were and actually do their job and do justice and actually arrest them and charge them. And that probably would have prevented a lot of other things. And yeah, so that just shows you that's just my story. You guys can comment down below and let me know if you guys have ever experienced anything crazy like this. I've experienced a lot of things, and I wish I had a camera on me all the time. If you guys want me to go up, do some story times, well, not really story times, but telling you guys some true things that have happened to me through my lifetime, I can do different basically different events of what's transpired throughout my life, like when I got jumped a couple times, just crazy stuff. And yeah, you guys comment down below if you guys have experienced anything like this. Like this video, and please subscribe, help me out. I really appreciate the support, and I'm trying to get my case, my file and my case on all this and everything else that has happened in the past, because I want to try to find a lawyer. If a lawyer is watching this, or if you guys do know a lawyer, forward this to them, because I believe that that there could be something going, like injustice or something, because the police didn't do their job and they could have easily done it. And I have other things going on which that they're not doing their job, and I'm also being mistreated, falsely accused, falsely arrested, and also I was kidnapped by the police, RCMP, as well, if you guys don't believe that. So if you want to hear about this, me being kidnapped by the police as well, which was actually pretty scary, let me know in the comments. But I'm gonna get going. Stay vigilant, stay wary, keep an eye out, always be careful and be wary of everybody, no matter where you are or who you're with. And yeah, be safe. Take care, everyone. Make sure to subscribe to Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter too. Ooh, yeah. Cringe!